you'd be doing 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it's part of it's software, part of it's gearing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're changing a bit, but coming up onto here, come up there, just pause at the top, and the reason for that is
on the flat.
Yeah, on the flat, on the flat, and just pause, and that is because I don't want you to carry momentum.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go down as steep as it came up, isn't it?
Yeah,
and now don't need to brake. Hill descent will be working. Leap of faith, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird not touching the pedals. Isn't it?
So now you're doing a U-turn back on yourself. So go into the corner quite deep before you make the turn. Yeah, no, I can.
We might have to do a reversal. Where are we going to get around?
You should be alright. You should be alright. Yeah, you might just touch the leaves, but there's nothing there. Yeah, it's round.
Oh,
Lock on these is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So now it's still. Now you've managed to get up to the dizzy heights of 5 and 6 miles an hour. Yeah. Now it's just dropped into the next gear. Yeah. So you see, mud and ruts is not quite so intrusive as rock crawl. Right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to try and do this afternoon, is try and give you an insight into the various problems, because we could just leave it in auto and the car would sort itself
just
out.
Do its own thing, yeah.
Okay. So we'll just pause before we go over here. So again, I'm going to try and get you to take a line over those.
Okay.
And the significance of that is that I want you to try and get the momentum you need before you get to that point, and then try and maintain the momentum.
Okay.
So so to achieve that, it's probably better if you look at the engine revs rather than the road speed. Okay. So try and get up to about 1500 RPM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then try and maintain it about that. So when we're on the slope, you might need to give it a little bit of gas to maintain it on that.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm asking you to try and do 1500 RPM is that the car has something to work against.
Yeah.
If you were to just drive up to that, stop, and then try and accelerate over those rocks, it's more likely to induce wheel spin.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's go for it then, yeah. So yeah, so 1500 RPM, and then just try and maintain it on that. Just keep it on the gas. And it was a bit of a bouncy ride for Andrew in the back, but I mean, it got over there, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So it had something to work against. We'll use this as a side slope again to come onto quite high up. That's good. Okay, right to the left.
Is that sharp left or?
No, see where the
it?
water is there, going to the muddy water, yeah.
It's amazing the difference with the bouncing, when we were bouncing going up just back there. Yeah. You don't realise the difference it's making on the throttle, because it was
yeah.
There must be, I suppose, you must like get used to a technique when it's bouncing.
Oh, finally.
We'll go even slower than that, shall we?
So we have corporate team building activities, and one of the ones we have is we put a wok on the bonnet of the car. We put a tennis ball in the wok, and you've got to keep the tennis ball in the wok.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
We'll give you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you could go to the right and then try and avoid.
Well, that's very good, and not many people think about that, and that's definitely less severe when you go over to the right.
Yeah. I'll put one wheel up on the curb and then the other wheel in the middle.
That's it. I did some advanced motorcycling a while ago, so that's all part of the.
Road surface and all this. Absolutely. I
probably wouldn't pass.
And we'll just pause the top, because we'll just check the systems out before we go onto the steps. Okay, so it's not just James Bond films you can come down steps. We're going to go down significantly slower than he would, though.
Yes.
So.
Joe.
Now these are starting to replicate the
A38.
footprint of the A38, yes, as well. So as before, just try and maintain your momentum. It'll probably be a bit less than 1500 RPM, but you probably need to just keep on the gas, because it will start to spin and it will start to bottom out on a couple of them. Just keep it on there. Yeah, good, very, very good. Good throttle control. They're pretty blinking severe, aren't they?
They are off, yeah. Wow.
But I mean, you know, we're showing you how to get up here without damaging the vehicle, and without damaging yourselves and stuff. You could come up there easily in your car.
Yeah,
and
wow.
the standard road tyres, like I said.
Well, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
When I got mine, it was fitted with mud snow tyres, and it was in the wet. I haven't had it long, and it come round the corner by Sutton Town Hall. Yeah. And it come sideways on me.
Right. Okay. So. This is fairly consistent height, as you can see. So that first one is definitely lower, and the one afterwards that we go into is a little bit lower. But I mean, there we go. Look at it. It's just going completely underwater. Well, that isn't just the wave bobbing it. That is completely underwater, isn't it? Yeah.
You can hear it all plugging.
Yeah.
Jesus. So the bleeping noises.
The bleeping noise is telling you about the trouble is with the wave sensing part of it is that it's more use on a flooded road where it's a smooth surface. You know, how dynamic is it? Yeah. I don't know. So that's a little more hens.
Yeah, the ducks are impressed.
And that's another reason we go through slowly, is because if we went through fast, you're just going to wash away the banks and things, aren't you? So that little more in there is just
and the poor little ducklings.
Yeah. So I sincerely hope if you came across this in your Defender or your Evoque, you'd try and find somewhere else. You might be all right with the old Discovery 4. You might be okay with that. Similar wading depth. Similar wading depth. Wow. We used to bring them through here anyway.
Wow.
And then you go around to the left.
Okay. Oh, good.
And then we're just back onto dry land momentarily.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some more to come, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Deeper.
It actually can get deeper. It isn't at the moment, but it can get deeper on this stretch. So be careful coming into here. Water's only a level on the top, as I said before, as you're about to find out. And there's a tree root there which you can see quite clearly as well. So your rear wheel might go over that a bit and slide a bit. Okay. So you have no idea the angle's there, do you? And then you feel the slide there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the wave. I'm going to just turn the wave thing off.
Okay.
Now, because it's getting a bit confused.
Just stop for a minute.
It's okay. I can do it on the fly. That's fine. Okay. And the reason for that is.